Good morning, welcome back. If you saw the last video, Hertz car is complete. It's here. It looks so much better than it did, and if Josh can send them to me, I'll show you a couple before pictures, but the outside still looks the same, except it's a little lower. We have our new tech here working on Dustin Williams' car, so I guess I have to introduce you, Clinton. This is Clinton. This is our new tech. Gangster already. Put a base map on Hertz car, which was super convenient because we didn't have to call anyone. Yeah. That's nice. But he's been working on removing the blown engine from Dustin Williams' car. Tim claims he doesn't believe it's blown. I don't know why or what that's based off of.
I don't know why you would say that if you're... He hasn't seen the ringlands. Like, how would he know that? The detonation is there.
It is.
It shocked the fuck out of it.
Yeah, it's not good. Either way, it's blown. If Tim believes it or not, it's just funny to hear all the different theories, and not in like a negative way. It just, you never know till you know. So what we're gonna do is remove it and replace it. And this is now my engine. Yep. So lucky me. But what Dustin got was the Nismo engine we had. So Dustin called me and he was telling me numbers for, oh, if I do a 2.8 and I do this and I do that, and I said, Dustin, and you guys maybe will agree with me, maybe you won't. You will blow up another RB on the track. Yeah. And do you want it to be a $30,000+ 2.8 liter, or do you want it to be a $10,000 to $15,000 just RB26? Which would you rather blow up?
Well, obviously the cheap one, and plus you have to be that guy and that driver to be able to use that car. Right. Like if you're not using it, like look at this fucking thing. To make the power that a 2.8
is Josh is on one.
You're gonna have to have insane amounts of downforce. Like,
yeah, I mean that is true. Dustin would have to go from being, let's call him, and this is based off of no information. Let's just to give him a level, a novice driver to an expert, probably not a pro, but to an expert driver, and all he's really driven on the track was S2000. So in my opinion, I would just keep the power low, keep the car as reliable as possible, and make it to see another day.
This thing would be fucking savage.
And that's what it'll make. It'll make a kind of inefficient 500 wheel.
That's the good thing, he's a gym guy.
He's a gym guy because he's got no power steering right now. Yeah. So anyway, we're giving him the Nismo engine we had. We got in a deal, and Josh is prepping it right now because does it have a metal head gasket?
It should.
If it does.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. That's what I thought. Okay, so
because I can composite.
Yeah, so this thing's need a head gasket and head studs.
There's no signs of anything with this engine that are weird other than these. But that's it.
Those were in there? Yeah. Weird. Like, we're not putting those back in. Do we have any stock cam gears? Yeah. So we'll throw stock cam gears on so we have no problems. Basically it's gonna be do the head gasket, head studs like we already did. We can reuse his head studs. Yep. Oil pump and just gasket stuff, and his ITB's on this, like all that shit. So he's just got an engine that works. Get it back in the car as soon as possible. Get it running, get it tuned, get it back to California because he wants to race this. He says global time attack and grid life.
Will the start button work?
I hope the start button works. Dustin, we're going to shit on you again until you at least come in top 5 at global time attack with your... It's got to be unlimited, right?
His 8.6 or whatever is going to be faster.
He's going to be faster than the 8.6. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This thing's going to be a handful. But anyway, like all over the place. Strip this down, get that engine out, start swapping shit over. Shouldn't be a very long process. The thing that's going to kill us is doing the head. Do you think his head's fine?
I mean, didn't he have it already checked and passed back check?
It did. So can we just throw his head on this?
Yeah. I mean, I like to have it checked anyway by our people, but I mean, if it passed the back check and the only damage was detonation, which there was, then it would be fine.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, we're just trying to get this done as quickly as possible. We're not. We have till like the 20th of April, 25th of April, and it's the 5th.
Well, the car, like this car, Hertz car, is a lot more complete of a car than that. So like that would be a lot easier. Right.
Yeah. They already took it apart and then put it back together and kind of like made it kind of easy. So we'll see. We will see what goes down. Can't turn the camera around. It's a huge secret, and I just filmed it, the first cut. So I'm just going to tell you there's a secret, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. Maybe if you pay attention to this video, you might catch a glimpse. Anyway, doing something really unproductive but fun. I'm going over the parts I got from Trust. Shout out Trust Kakaku, TKA GT Cars. This is an amazing site. This is one of the only items, one of the last items you can get brand new with that logo on it. And it's fucking cool. What do you think?
That's sweet.
See? He's paid to say that, folks. So I pulled the parts out to show you what they are and how cool they are. These are, now mind you, these are OEM Nismo parts. These are the side skirts. 400R side skirts. Okay? See some rubbage there. At first glance, they look fiberglass, but they are in fact ABS plastic. These are the door pieces. It's kind of crazy how they attach. I don't know how that is yet, but piece goes on the door, side skirt goes on. Super gangster, makes the car look hella tough, and that's what I'm into. So I'm gonna open that box and show you what's in that box next. In this box we have the Nismo dual carbon wing blade, and it comes with the little GTR end caps. Super cool package. Let me show you what it looks like. Connor has it installed in his car. These are the wing ends, and then this is the dual carbon wing blade from the 400R. So it has the normal blade in carbon. It's a little OEM gurney flap, create hella downforce. These are the slight exterior changes I'll be doing to my car. I also got a set of these spats, which just stick over the quarter panel. So spats, side skirts, 400R bumper, dual carbon wing blade, Gaylordsville Series 3 lip. That's the combo. That's the dream combo there. And today I'm just inventorying everything I have, making sure I have everything because I have to get it all painted at the same time. I even bought new front fenders, which I'm not gonna run, but I'm gonna roll these, and then I'm probably gonna paint these, and then I'll just keep a set on the shelf because I could get them and they were really not expensive. But I have to show you the wheels, and I have to get the tires mounted and balanced today because I don't know how 295 squared are gonna fit on the 33, and I'm curious. So let's get the wheels and the tires and I'll show you that. All right, so here is the 400R bumper placed on the Series 3 lip. And I've said this a million times, I'll say it again. The reason I went with this, it just gapped up over there because it hasn't been attached. But the reason I went with this is because the 400R bumper is fiberglass and I'd destroy it. So I want to make sure it fits perfectly because I've never done this before. But it's looking pretty good. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. 400R bumper, Series 3 lip, which is the same as a stock lip, it's just taller. Like it comes down quite a bit more. Looks fucking cool. So this bumper, this lip, those side skirts, wing blade, rear spats, Gaylordsville hood lip, and we're done. A lot of paint. Little bit of a multi-day break in between those two videos. We got a lot going on. We are, if you remember the GTR I got from Jimmy, we resurrected it. We put it all together. It's got the Atessa, it's got everything in it, and it looks pretty fucking good. Got to put an engine in it, but even the bay, pretty dialed. So change a couple things, put a radiator and a hood latch in it. Front mounts on, N1 bumper with ducts, or Nismo, I always call it N1. And then Luke, we're gonna borrow Luke's skirts because he doesn't need them anymore. We're gonna throw them on that car. But with that being said, we have a development in the 33. We were gonna run wherever this engine went. Where the fuck is everything? So we were gonna run a different engine, and there's a little development because I purchased Ben's car, and I'm not gonna tell you why or what he's getting, but just know he's not out the game yet. So this is Ben's engine that I purchased with his car. This has a VCAM Step 1 in it. We also have a set of GTSSs for it, and it's already been assembled. So realistically, I could just put a couple little things on there.
He's buying a VR4 if you want.
Pretty much. So I don't need to put a couple things on there. I mean, I need to put a bunch of things on there, but realistically, all the work is done, and this is mine now, and I'm not putting in Ben's car. I've got different plans for that. So why not throw it into my 33? VCAM Step 1, GTSS's, long nose crank, Nismo timing belt. What else? Head gasket, head studs are all done.
That's what you should have in that car.
Yeah, minimum. So we're gonna throw that in the car. Josh has got to do some prepping and moving some cars around. We want to make this thing roll again, so this has been our project for the last day, and I believe I have this car sold.
Clinton's gonna swap out the chassis harness.
Yeah. You remember my old GTR that got hit? The OGs remember? We've got a bucket full of chassis harness for it, so we're gonna put that in here. It's actually just one leg of the chassis harness, but we're gonna put that in here, and then from there, this thing just needs a motor, which we're gonna put at stock. We are not FES speccing this car. We're making this car work. This just isn't for us, this car, so we're gonna make it work. It's got brakes, all that. We're gonna make it run and drive. Interior is all there pretty much minus seats right now. So there's the harness we need. So pretty cool. This is a hurt car, you know, like not nearly, not even 1% as bad as Surge car, but it's on the cusp of, do we restore it? Do we part it out? And I don't want to do that. I just want to get it back on the road and let someone else worry about it.
It's actually a good car.
It's not a bad car.
I would be like, this is better than 80% of what we see.
Right, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to have this thing laying around. We've got a couple other customer cars to do, and we quickly put this together. It's a lot more of a process to do the FES spec stuff. So we're gonna put this together with an engine I have laying around, sell it as a whole runner, just get it out of here. But we need to make it roll first. It looks pretty sick.
It does look good.
It does look.
It's been up there forever.
I know.
How it rolls and shit.
Yeah. So anyway, VCAM Step 1, GTSS's, and I got a surprise. Josh, you want to do the honors for me quick?
Yeah.
Trust Kikaku, the homies at Trust Kikaku came through and got me a brand new set of R33 Xenons. These are HIDs. There's the ballast.
I'm scared to touch these.
Yeah, you should be. You should be. Those are terrifying. Just put that piece back on there. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to end the video there because this is just a catch-up video. I've got to run and pick up a bunch of parts. I've got to pick up some iPads because now we have 2 techs. We're setting up a whole infrastructure in the shop to make it a lot easier to organize. It's been kind of a long time coming, but luckily the same like 8 cars have been being worked on, so it's not too confusing. Once we start pulling cars from the lot and finishing those, we're going to need to be really efficient. So I'm going to pick up some iPads, pick up some other stuff, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We are going to start getting close to daily uploading again because we have a lot of shit going on in April. So stay tuned. Secret project's going to be revealed. We're hoping in about 2 weeks. Dustin Williams should be here next week. Like, ton of shit going on. And we're going drifting this weekend. Bye.